Hello, everyone. My name is Vert, and today we're doing the Rank 2 Earthroamer SX Rescue. I'm gonna be honest, this is my first try at this today. I've had pretty rough goes at it, but we're gonna try to do this again, and hopefully do this in this take anyway. Basically, this is a continuation of my series. I started this with the Rescuing the White Western Star at Rank 2. And my goal is to, well, in this one I'm going to be using DLC, but I'm not going to be using DLC tires. So for those people who only buy like the seasons DLCs, this is for you. Let's just move into the game and get this party started. So we're gonna go new game, new campaign. This is just to show you don't need to use new game plus or anything. You can just use a standard new game. So we're gonna load into the game here. I'm gonna stop playing with stuff on my desk because, and then do that. We're gonna skip the tutorial because we don't need to do that. Take our Chevy. Now, one thing to keep in mind is I do use a shader. And basically, the shader I use only makes it so that it's not as dark at night. I mean, if you're so inclined, you could do a new game plus and just have it daytime all the time. That's what I do most of the time. But for the sake of the tutorial, we're going to do it this way. So you're going to notice my daytime lasts longer and nighttime's not as long. So our first step here is going to be to go get the Scout 800. Because that will actually be the truck we use to go get the Earthroamer. The horn just breaks those so they don't get less likely to damage your truck when you drive through them. If you just try to plow through them, they can damage the truck pretty badly. This is the quickest way I've found to get to the Scout 800. So what is the Earthroamer? Well, it's a very large scout truck. It can pull scout trailers, or it can pull 2-slot sideboard trailers. So it's a scout that can pull cargo trailers, basically, like bigger cargo trailers. Now, I'm going to be transparent. The Earthroamer that we're rescuing This is just basically part of a bigger tutorial on how to get the Kentworth, the Big Kenny, in Season 10. You can do it with, you can actually do it with the Scout 800. You need to repair, you can't use the Chevy because of the repair points. I don't, actually, now that I think about it, if you took the repair trailer, the smaller repair trailer with the fuel on board, you could probably do this with the Chevy. You could probably get the Kentworth with the Chevy. Oh my god, I can't believe, how did I get the Chevy stuck? I've never done that before, but you could probably get the Kentworth with the Chevy, because there's a trailer store at the garage. I just thought of that. The issue would be tires. If you have the Jack of all trades DLC, you could get the Kenny with using the Chevy, I would think. I actually used the Scout to get my Kenny because it had the repair points. For the sake of time, we're going to use recovery. I don't normally use recovery, but for the sake of time, we're going to use it today. Now we're going to have to pull the Fleet Star into the garage yet. We needed to pull a trailer. Just grab the upgrade. And then we'll grab the Fleet Star and just put that in the garage. Put the Fleet Star in the garage. Have the Fleet Star come out here and sell the repair trailer. Sorry. I had an itch, I had to scratch. Come on, menu. I'm having an issue with my controller. The menus don't want to open. The D-pad menu, which is how you connect trailers and stuff. I don't know if it's because my computer issues that I've been having, or if it's something else. I'm not really sure. So this menu works fine with the D-pad. We got rid of that trailer. But that's just to have money to upgrade the Scout. Oh no, that didn't want to work. Huh. Alright, and then one other thing for money is we're going to sell this all-wheel drive. And now we can customize our Scout. First thing we need is that, the roof rack, the autonomous winch, and some tires. You see, I have the Jack of all trades DLC. But for somebody that doesn't, you can still use just, for this mission, you can do it this way. Obviously, if you have access to better tires, this mission is going to be a whole lot easier. So we're going to go here. Excuse me, sorry. So, the roof rack is because you need repair points, but you need fuel for the mission. Actually, let me show you the mission. Take stock of the damage. So we're taking stock of the damage. The first part is going to be get through the checkpoints. There's 7 of them. And our scout here, while it is going to struggle, can do this. I'm going to try to be patient this time. Because the last 2 times I've tried this, I was impatient because I was trying to get through the video, you know. I put myself into positions where I couldn't recover. So we're going to try to go nice and slow and steady here. And we're going to get through this mission without problems. And I still don't know why it does that every time. Every time it wants to stop on that corner. I don't know why. And the name of the game is fuel sipping here. So you need to make sure you have enough fuel to recover the truck at the end. I forget how many points it is to recover that truck. But again, I normally drive back to the garage, so I take a little long. If you're the type that, like myself, that don't normally use recovery, this will take you a little bit longer. It could take you a lot longer, depending on how careful you want to be and how safe you want to be. I'm going to try to be a little more careful and a little bit more safe in this trip. Being the 3rd time I do this, and I would like to actually complete it. Because like I said, I would like to do the other video today for the Kentworth. For the Kenny. I'm just going to go nice and easy here. There we go. When you're on road like this, you don't need the 4-wheel drive, so you can save yourself some money on the fuel. Some fuel by not using the 4-wheel drive. It's not necessary on the pavement. Scout sips a little better when you do that. After you cross this bridge and hit that pole for damage, because you need to make damage to the truck that you can't fix. You need all the repair points for the mission. Again, if you drive like a normal person, you could have stopped before and avoided that or whatever. Why an all-terrain tire slips on pavement like that, and why you just take damage running over a pebble, I don't know. But we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to hit for it. Not the end of the world. Just take your time. Drive more carefully than me and you'll be fine. Never drive. This mission is a lot of driving, actually. That's pretty much the entire mission, is just driving. It's a checkpoint to checkpoint, with the exception of the last part, which is repair the truck, refuel it, and then it's yours. Now we're going to want the all-wheel drive a little bit, because this is a small road. We could try to do it with all-wheel drive on, but at the end, you're probably going to want the all-wheel drive on. I try to avoid some of the mud, obviously. Since we're running all-terrain tires and not mud tires. So it's always nice to try to avoid some of it. This will especially be important later. Avoiding the mud. What's your first checkpoint? Just continue to follow around. Use your map. Use your map. Your map will tell you what direction to go in. Well, that's a first. I've never had that happen before. Never had it bounce so bad that it turned sideways. Whatever. That's a delay of game. There's our second checkpoint. Again, try to stay out of the mud. Can't stress that enough. Remember, all-terrain tires, so we don't need to be doing any necessary mudding. The path isn't too terrible horrible. Just keep an eye on it. If you see a deep spot, try to avoid it, obviously. Big rocks, you want to try to avoid them the best you can. Mr. Tippy Pants here will be more than happy to tip over for you. So one bad thing about using this truck, it's easy to tip. I don't know why the devs made it so top heavy. A real Scout 800 would not have problems that this one does, but there's no point in arguing with the devs. They seem to think they're right, so they have no idea, but whatever. The center of gravity on this truck is completely wrong compared to an actual Scout 800. And I will die on that bridge. Whatever the saying is, I don't know. I just know that the devs did this truck dirty compared to an actual one. The actual road you need is the left, by the way. I'm just trying to avoid that. Oh, hello. Like I said, do the best you can to avoid mud if you can. If you can, just keep an eye on what you're doing. Watch where you're driving. Maybe not do what I did here. Maybe try to stick more to the road. I think you can get it from this side, maybe. You may want to hug the other side of the road, maybe. Perhaps. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit right here. I ended up turning out okay, I guess. Just take it easy again. It's not a race. You're not going to win a trophy for getting there faster. Especially with this truck. Keep it on its wheels. Go slow, keep it on its wheels. Go slow, keep it on its wheels. I'm feathering it here. So really, this is one of those areas where I messed up. last try. Or a try before that, one of the tries. I'm kind of lost track at this point, to be honest with you. I've tried this a couple times today with no success because I get antsy and I start to rush. Yeah, sorry about that background noise. My phone ringing because people in my family don't know how to leave me alone sometimes. I guarantee that phone call is because my roommate is answering that phone. Which I'm not a messaging service. If they want to talk to my roommate, they need to call my roommate. Anyway, sorry about that. We were ran there. I guess it does fill some dead airspace, which would otherwise probably be dead airspace. Leave me a message. I guarantee what that message says. Hey, this is so and so. I guess nobody's answering that phone, you know, because my useless conversation that I want to have is so important. I'll call him back when I'm done here. Yes. Probably some useless conversation that they're bored because, you know, they have no life. And take it nice and slow and easy. I can't stress that enough. It's way too easy to tip this thing over. It's also pretty easy to drown it. You gotta be careful about that too. If you get the menu to work, unlike me, I don't know what the wrench is doing there, but okay. That's not really what I wanted it to do. I actually want to connect to that. You just need to pull the truck over a little bit. We just need to pull the truck over a little bit. Oh, that didn't work anymore. Yeah, that's the one. You gotta use your winch. Otherwise you're not gonna get anywhere. That's a little bit of a tough spot. I mean, you can try to go around it, but yeah, it's usually gonna end in tears. You're better off to just drive through it. Sometimes you can't avoid stuff. Sometimes for some reason also the truck doesn't want to go. But stuff like this, you just take it easy going through it. You don't want to bounce too much. You don't want. That's why you want to take it a little slow. Don't try to max throttle through it because you're just going to end up tipping over, making yourself have a bad day. You could drive up there. You're in a little better place if you actually stay down here though. You just get a little better stability. This truck likes to tip, like I said, so going up on that side there is kind of rough This is going to be the slow part. Because a lot of these mud holes, if you try to avoid them, you're going to end up just tripping on them. It's just going to be a bad day. You're just going to be stuck. You're stuck on it. That's a new spot to get stuck. Seems like every time I do this, I find a new spot to get stuck. I can't believe there's no winch points here. Moving at all? Can't really tell. I think I might have actually screwed myself. I think it still might be moving. Oh, there's a tree right there. That was really rough right there. Honestly, I considered calling to the garage and doing it again, but I'm glad I was persistent. It's just tried. You might get stuck like that, and if you do, then at least you could use this to show where not to drive. In that situation, definitely don't want to drive that section of the road. I guess that is what it was. And slow, 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 slow. You got a tip point there. If you bounce too much, you're going to tip it easy. The idea is to go slow and not bounce it. Let's see, where's the next one? Alright, so it looks like we just follow the path here. I want to go to this side because you got trees here. Taking nice and slow and steady. Gotta keep it on its wheels. You either take it off its wheels, you're gonna be in trouble. Just take it nice and slow, steady. You get up over the hill now. Oh, I can work on my pumpkin task pump here. Nice and slow and steady. I would suggest probably staying on the road if you were going to do this. I just did that because I see an opportunity. This is another one of those sections you could stay on the road, or you could cut through the field here. I think you can cut through the field. Well, let me find out. Probably be better to stay on the road, honestly. If we're being completely transparent, it probably would have been better off to stay on the road. But it's an option for you if you want to do it. Alright. And if you look at your map, my checkpoint's over here. I believe for this one you do want to take the road. I'm going to use this dry area here now to my full inch. And just, and I keep saying it, I'm going to keep saying it, slow and steady. Slow and steady. That's like I told you, just use your map. Let it help you plan the route. Oh, that almost went bad. Yeah, just use your winch. Carefully get yourself through stuff. I know I said that a lot during this video, but I can't stress enough. You spend this much time driving out to someplace, you don't want to just make a simple mistake and have to start over. Well, not necessarily start over the mission, but start over your drive, like you have to recover. Drive all the way back out here again after you've driven this far. Nobody wants to do that. So it's easier just to, take it a little easy. Look at your map. Use your map. Just keep an eye on what you're doing. Try to stick to the driest spots you can. Oh, yeah. I love it when I can't get the menu to open. Y'all gonna have to work for it. This is one of those things you might want to make it daylight, maybe find a better path. Turn it to daytime and try to find a better path for this. I don't know why I'm having such a problem all of a sudden. Just because I'm trying to rush and I'm not paying attention. And use your winch points. Like I said, look for better paths than what I just did. Make it daytime, probably. Be helpful. Hold on. Repair the Earthroamer. Refuel the Earthroamer. And it's yours. And there it is. So there's how you get your Earthroamer. I mean, like I said, you probably want to make sure it's daytime. And pick your paths. Pick your paths, pick your paths, pick your paths. Make sure you're driving to your capability. Better tires and make this easier. If you have access to that, then use better tires. But as you can see, level 2, no special DLC, just the season, and we have an Earthroamer. So that's it for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.